So, howdy everybody. It is me, the Uber Nerd, and we are out here at the beach. The third-person camera in Star Citizen should be a drone. And there could be multiple types of drones with all kinds of like additions or modules or expansions. And so you have a science drone, you have a surveillance drone, you have maybe a long-range drone, so basically you don't have very much instrumentation at all, or you have a mineral survey drone, military surveillance drone, military, maybe even a military attack drone that has maybe one or two small missiles on it that would have the effect of a possible grenade attack, and then a science drone. So these different types of drones that you could have would be the ones that you could control your third-person view with, and you can carry up to, I don't know, we've got, what is it, you can carry 3 grenades, right? So I would say at the most you should be able to carry 3 separate drones on your body, on your person. You can carry a lot more in your ship, but on your person. And so the third-person view for your ship, it would be, the drones that would be on your ship would be a consumable, much like the flares or the chaff that you have. So the electronic chaff that you have on your ship, or the flares that you have on your ship, would be are consumable. So much like that, the drones that you have on your ship would also be a consumable. And I could see there being as many as anywhere from 2 to 6 drones, maybe even as many as 8 drones, depending on the size of your ship. Now you could replace missiles or other weapons with a drone hardpoint and have a lot more drones, but maybe a lot less missiles. Now, drones should be targetable and you should be able to shoot them down. I'm not saying it should be simple, but I'm saying it should be possible. And the thing about this is that the third-person view, especially in a PvP game, can give an advantage to a person who is in a position where they can utilize their third-person view to see, movements of enemies. They can see the, different areas to go. So you're sitting up there, you're scrolled out as far as you can go with the third-person view, and you're like, okay, I see a hill over to the left about 200 meters away. I see one over to the right. It looks like a small ravine. And so you can spy on areas. You can make plans basically via an invisible drone that nobody has a way to counter. And that's not conducive to good strategy planning in the game. If you know that somebody could be hiding out there with the damn third-person view that can't be countered, then there is this like World War I trench warfare mentality that happens where people don't go across no man's land because you never know who's watching. Whereas if you see a drone up there, you know somebody's watching. You don't know who. You don't know even what kind of drone unless you can recognize it from a distance and go, ooh, yeah, that's a military drone. Or, oh, yeah, that one has no armaments. That's just a science drone. Or, oh, hey, that's a mineral survey drone. It would be nice if they, first of all, looked different. That would help. But also that you could, if you scanned with your basically handheld scanner, you'd be able to tell, oh, hey, there's a military drone about, 2.5 kilometers that way. It'd be nice to have a range of maybe a kilometer. I don't know. Maybe your scanner wouldn't pick that up at that distance. But I want there to be their close combat, under half a kilometer range around you where the drone would work. The third-person view would be controllable by you. Like right now, when you go into third-person view, you can still see yourself, but you're looking at it from the position of, 100 yards or 100 meters away, right? So this is the kind of thing that I would like to see for the third-person camera. And if you, as the enemy of the person with the drone, take out their drone and then take out the next one they put up, and let's say they only have 2, if you've taken out all of their drones, guess what? They no longer have a third-person view. They don't have an advantage anymore, right? Now, you send up your drone, they take yours out. You send up another one, they take that one out. Now, both sides do not have that third-person view, and you will not have it again until you go replenish your drone supply. Now, can we get our drones and repair them? I think that this would be a great idea. Go out into the field and recover your drone and repair it. There should be a point of no return for drones. If a drone is hit with a small, like Animus missile, maybe you could target the drones with the Animus missile launcher and take them out. At that point, there's no recovering that drone. However, let's say a drone gets stuck inside of a cave. You're going down deep into a cave with the drone to see if it's safe down there. That's another thing. You know, send the drone in. You're sitting there controlling the drone as you would control the third-person view, only it's more of like you're controlling a little teeny spaceship, right? Now, there could also be drones that would have powered flight in the air, in an atmosphere, with blades or something else like that, and then ones that would be powered in space that would use a gyroscope and some thrusters, and those would not work in atmosphere or in a normal gravity environment. And let's say that those would only work in a moon-like gravity environment, so 1/6 the gravity of Earth or less. So 1/6 the gravity of Earth or less. Those types of drones would work. But if you were in a higher level of gravity, if you were on a planet, let's say you're on a planet with no atmosphere and a very Earth-like gravity, well, guess what? Your drones aren't going to work. You're probably not going to have a third-person view because the drones that require some sort of atmosphere to have their fans push against, or the drones that require a lower gravity, maybe not. And maybe you could get a specialized type of drone that uses the hover technology that the Dragonfly uses, but maybe you could only carry one of those. So that kind of drone is so specialized, has such a unique power requirement that it takes up all 3 slots that normally your other drones would occupy. So, yeah, I mean, I think that this is something that could be worked on and built into the game so that the third-person view is no longer something that is used to military advantage without there being a proper counter to that advantage.